The Rock Station 101.1 WJRR. It is Lynch and Taco live from the Central Florida Fairgrounds. Taco Bob, how you doing over there, man? How many Bud Lights are you in today?
Just a few. We received an email that said no partying while I'm on the air. So for the record, I'm not. And for the Earth Day Birthday TV that's live right now online, I'm not. So in your face, burn!
But for Earth Day Birthday TV, right here is a six-pack.
Yes.
We got a family pack going.
The
All
Bud
right,
Light truck is behind us.
Did you guys hear Taco Bob just throw the old school in your face burn back at guys? Speaking of old school, we could put you guys into that category. Saigon Kick is here. Old becomes new. What is old is new again. It always comes full circle, and I don't think there's
Tell
any
that to my wife.
better example than you guys. One of my all-time favorite bands. I'm a South Florida boy, so I'm partial to you guys. All right, but I'm stoked to see you guys here today at Earth Day Birthday.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having us.
All I got out of that was old.
Yeah, you
That's all
call
I
them
have to
old
say.
again.
I said old school, not old.
You're
Too
going to
old
get a
for school.
Saigon kick in the
Too old
nuts
for
if you
school.
don't watch it.
All of us on this stage right now are going to be getting solicitations from AARP.
Wait,
soon,
he's
so-
already a
I was
member.
going to say,
Are
wait a
you
minute.
really already a member?
Absolutely.
Guys, go ahead down the line and just introduce yourselves and say hello to the Central Florida audience.
You know,
We gotta hurry because I gotta get to the early bird special.
he's
I'm
got
with
great
you.
discounts.
Introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm Phil Verone. I play drums.
I'm Chris McLaren. I play the bass.
I'm Jason Beeler, and I play guitar.
I'm Matt Kramer. I'm the singer.
And they're all sitting on these couches together.
Yes, for this moment.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That was the hard part.
You will notice it's two separate couches, though.
Really an amazing sight here. You guys know that you have a great following here in the state of Florida. You were here a few months ago. You did a gig downtown.
Yes. Went fantastically well.
Tell us about that. What was it like to get back on stage in Florida?
You know, I mean, for us first, just to get back together was a big thing, just to not kill each other. That was a victory in and of itself. And then the amazing support that has, like, you know, you just don't anticipate that. You kind of figure, let's do it and see what happens. And the shows have all gone, like, amazingly well. And it's been humbling,
It's
to
like
say the least.
cool how people will stick there, even though you guys were doing what you were doing.
Even though we didn't.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's really cool. That's
Right.
like sweet fan support, and you deserve it.
No,
man.
it's amazing.
Jason, I know you and your brother, you know, run your record label there, Beeler Brothers Records, and you guys got a lot of great bands under themselves.
Yep.
What about the rest of you guys? What are you guys doing other than music these days? What do you do?
Well, I
Phil,
actually,
yeah, I kind of know what you do, but go ahead and explain it.
I do a little bit of everything. I just released a book, actually. That's you want to keep it clean, and but I actually produce and direct adult movies. That's what I do.
I know
And
that.
starring.
Well, you know, here and there.
I do music now for like film and TV and ads and stuff like that. So if you watched TV in the last 10 years, you've heard me.
Anything come to mind that we're seeing right now on TV?
You know the theme from Bonanza?
There you go.
Stop it, Beeler.
No, actually, there's a lot of stuff. If you've seen Man vs. Food, you've heard me.
Wait a minute, that's the name of one of my porns.
No, that's Man Becomes Food.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
Hey,
right.
and
different.
speaking of Man versus Food, I
Yeah.
heard Adam Richmond. I heard he had to
Yeah.
stop doing that program
60
because
pounds he lost.
Yeah, 60
who,
pounds.
Who would have ever thought? Why would you have to quit doing it? Because you're eating a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get fatty boom batty, bro.
Yeah.
Stop calling Beeler fat.
I tell you right now.
Okay.
I call him a quitter. That's what I
Yeah.
All I know is food won. That's all I have to say.
Matt, what do you got going on?
I got a solo rock thing that I'm doing.
Okay.
I released a couple poetry books, and I'm a kind of a high-end vocal coach to a lot of not only singers but speakers and big CEOs that I kind of turn into rock star speakers.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
What an array, like a variety of what you guys are doing. Porn, writing, playing music for TVs, and poetry, and a motivational
And running a
speaker.
record label.
And hand model.
There you go. And all
Right.
I do is radio and pools. I'll
Yeah.
clean your pool if you want.
Hey, you know, that's not, you can never get enough of that.
I could do the saltwater
It's an art
system.
form. Saltwater, I've heard very
Yes.
good things about that.
They're from Seattle,
Well
right?
done.
That was
That's a
actually
porn move, too.
That was
the
one of my
saltwater
favorite
system.
records, actually.
These guys are due on stage at 10 till 3. They'll be on the Rock Pink stage. And if you're on your way down here to Earth Day Birthday, I would urge you to make your way over to the Rock Pink stage. Saigon Kick always does an amazing job. I guess the million-dollar question now here is are you guys testing the waters for any potential movement forward with you guys as a unit?
We're just taking our time, really. We're doing a couple of shows here and there. We got asked to do festivals in Europe and some festivals in Asia. Talking about maybe doing a song. We just want to make sure that when we do it, it's not like the will work for food. You know, you see these
Yeah.
bands get together and it's
Yeah.
like, that's like nothing we want to do with. We're all doing our own thing and happy with it. So if we do it, we want to make sure it's at a level that's real respectable.
If it sucks, you won't hear it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know we've talked a lot about this over the years, Jason. You guys are one of those bands. There's a handful of these bands that just the timing was awful. Getting stuck right there at the tail end of the hair band stuff, and then grunge comes out, and you guys are kind of stuck right there, sandwiched in between. And it's like, you hate to see stuff like that sometimes fall through the cracks. I've always maintained that you guys should have been much bigger. I mean, you guys did a great job and were big and a household name, but I think much bigger on a much higher level had it not been for that just unique timing.
It's a weird thing. We came up, strangely enough, unlike the hair band genre. We were touring with the Ramones, Faith No More,
Right.
Ozzy, bands like that. Soundgarden we did shows with. And that was really all our kind of thing. And it did happen at that kind of Nirvana-esque moment when that happened. And I like to think that we had the hair ballad that brought down the entire movement, paving the way for Dave Grohl's career.
Love is on the way, everybody.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I think it's worked out better now because it's so cool. So many bands, on these types of shows have been coming up to us like, whether it's even the guys in Slipknot or this, Mudvayne Chad.
Right.
Those guys have been like, I was a massive fan. So it's really cool to finally hear nice things about it. And
and it pops up in the weirdest places. I was at an ASCAP conference 2 years ago, and John Mayer was the guy being interviewed.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he mentioned Saigon Kick as one of his influences. And I was in the crowd, and I'm just going, did I just hear that
That
right?
is so rad.
Because I just didn't think he'd say that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, guys, listen, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of Earth Day Birthday 21. We're stoked to see you. I'm definitely going to slip over there and catch your whole set.
Thank you,
Come hell or
guys.
high water.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
definitely.
And nothing but the best. We truly hope you guys are able to continue this and maybe work on something and throw it against the wall, man. Let's see what happens.
likewise, we appreciate it so much for you guys having us all these years later. It's just a really cool opportunity for us, and we can't thank you guys enough. An awesome station, one of the last truly great rock stations in the whole country.
Saigon Kick, they're part of Earth Day Birthday 21 today at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. We'd love to see you out here.